we moved to where we were, how did you guys meet? For how long have you guys been together?
I want to hear your story.
We met at a farm party. I know that sounds weird, what a farm party is.
Like a house party,
it was a house party at a farm, so we just called it a farm party.
That's in South Africa.
Yeah, and Candy was very young. How old were you, babe?
I was 17.
Candy was 17. I was 21.
And then he tried to take me to a nightclub, and I got so scared.
I didn't try to take her. I invited her. Taking like
that sounds like kidnapping. He tried to take
21-year-old guy.
He tried.
He invited me to a nightclub, and I was like, I think I'm underage. So our relationship ended there. It was, we chatted as friends. But that was it. There was, you didn't ever try to pursue me after I told you my age. You're very respectful. You're like, she's a child.
Yeah.
Or did you?
And then how did you wait for?
It's actually a funny story. Jonty started. So then, when I was about 18, Jonty started talking to my best friend, and I started talking to his best friend. So we were like, and then we swapped.
Hey, listen.
It sounds like washing your hands with champagne kind of thing.
Exactly.
It's not actually a romantic story.
But like you guys were talking through friends, and you actually figured now we actually do have something in common, or there's something there.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you get married by any chance?
Yes,
you guys married?
Yeah. We've been married for 6 years now.
So we started dating when I was 19, and then when I was 21, we got engaged, and that's so young for our culture. Like normally, people in our culture get engaged at stuff like 28 onwards.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's like in Swahili. How about like Swahili culture?
I know. Here's the thing: when you start touching on culture, especially Swahili, so confusing.
All right.
Because like culture, you have people who have like, let's say, arranged marriages. If you're talking about Swahili culture, and we do have. I don't even know what to understand anymore, because there's the law and then there's culture.
Right.
So even like 16, like 15-year-olds getting engaged to like older men. So when we touch on culture, it's a bit too
sensitive,
not broad in a way that I don't know where the rules, because I didn't come up with them. We have the law, but we also have traditional people.
Everyone needs to sit down and have a discussion about this.
Because on my podcast, like I had a guest who said the mom got married to the dad. The dad was, I think, in his 30s, and the mom was 16.
Wow.
And that's normal to them, because also that's like Swahili culture from Tanzania.
Yeah, so that must be so strange for people to hear that, like, I'm saying I was 17 and Jonty was respectful and like kept his distance. It's like, what?
Oh yeah.
Well, some people
there'll be some would be like, what are you talking about? But of course, like, if you're more from the contemporary society and everything.
Yeah. And in South Africa, it would be illegal, right? Well, no, 16 is the age.
16 is the legal age.
Legal age. Consent.
But I think it would be, my friends would be look at me weirdly.
They'd be like, "Yo, come on, bro. No, leave her alone." Yeah.
I guess like the 5 years is so much when you're a teenager. That 5-year gap is so big. Yeah. But then, like when I was 19 and you're 24.
Yeah, it gets it evens out. Like an age gap just gets like closer together as you get older.
No, it's not that. It's not that big by the really. And then like, how do you guys just like, because I also talk about relationship, how do you guys just maintain that? Never get tired of each other at some point, or
no, like I used to get separation anxiety. So when Jonty would go to work, I'd be like, and then I'd go to work, and and how I always thought of it is this: if we are lucky, we have 60 years together. If we're lucky, that's still not enough for me.
It's not enough.
It's so amazing.
It's just not enough.
No, but that's good, and it's so also
I can't get enough. Like the time I get with him is so precious, and I really want, like, I hope that other people understand that, like with children or with their loved ones, is that you don't have enough time together. No matter how much time, it's just still not enough. So the only option would be to work together, stick together.
And actually that makes sense. Because the way you guys, if you're working on something together, you love each other. I think that's
like a lot of our stuff, she's the model. So when I take photos and videography, she'll model.
And that's, and I think that's also like a plus. Because see, like for me, if I need to execute a certain kind of video, and people love those couple videos, man. I think you notice when you're posting algorithms, like when we see anything couples are doing together.
Yeah.
If you're single, you're just like, why can't I have a girlfriend like that? Why can't my girlfriend just be like that? Why can't she be happy when we're doing videos? I think because we can't ignore social media. Social media is everywhere right now.
Yeah. But also, like, for anyone who's listening and wants to do what we do, it's important to not think like, oh, well, he's a photographer, she's a model, like that's a perfect match. No, actually, we worked to be where we are.
Yeah.
He wasn't a photographer. He became a photographer to pursue and do what we're doing now. You've got to study, like or learn about it. Jonty didn't study photography at school, but we learned through YouTube videos. There's so many free resources to learn to become what you want to do. There's no excuses.
Yeah.
No excuses.